What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Wednesday, January 25th, and in today's video, we're going to be covering some amazing discounts on Solana NFTs. Now, many of these NFTs have been discounted in their floor price for many different reasons, but we're going to cover it in our video today. And I just want you guys to know, and girls to know, that everything in this video is not financial advice. It's just my own opinion and for your own entertainment. So please plan accordingly and don't go investing in all these projects that I'm listing. I'm just here to show you the great discounts. Now, with that said, as always, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. So obviously there are a ton of collections that are on a discount. We've seen Solana's actual price point go from $8 to almost $25. Now, because of that, we've actually seen some stagnation within the trading action on Solana NFTs. Now, what's really interesting is that the activity on Solana NFTs is a bit mediocre right now. It's not heavy into any blue chips, even lower tier NFT collections. But in fact, we've actually seen some of the most promising projects actually dip in price. Now, usually I always share this with a lot of people is buy the fear, sell the greed. But I want to share with you my personal opinion around these NFT collections. So let's get right into it. So the first one is Dream Packers. Now, the reason I'm bringing up Dream Packers, I don't know too much about it, but what I am very attracted to is the circulating supply. There's only 888 of these. And right now, the floor price, as of right now as we speak, is around 2.8 Solana. I've seen this around 7 to 8 Solana just a couple weeks ago. That's how far it's dropped in terms of its floor price. Now, is it because the founders have run the project? Is this because the project is not exciting to people? Well, it doesn't really matter in my personal opinion, because for only 2.8 Solana, I can just have a little bit of exposure to this, because again, projects can always find new founders, but also maybe the team hasn't announced anything new yet, so this could be your opportunity. And there's also another thing about this collection is that soon I think they're coming out with a new PFP. That's going to be a different version of this. So as you can see, there's a person with a backpack on it, but there's also going to be this new image where there's going to be just a face that's going to be facing to the right with shoulders that takes up most of the profile picture. So that's really cool. So for 2.8 Solana, I think that's really nice. And considering that the owners is around 384, I think that's pretty healthy compared to the circulating supply around 888. So I think there's a kind of a good balance between whales and new retail investors. Next up, we have Lily. Now Lily, believe it or not, just a few weeks ago was around 12 Solana and higher, but now it's literally half off. Now, what I know about this project, and we've covered this project before, is that you could take your NFTs and then you could stake it for LP tokens, and those LP points or tokens can earn you possibly legendary NFTs. But again, there's not that many legendary NFTs as of right now, and it depends on how many you have to hold in order to score that legendary NFT. Now, if you haven't seen those legendary NFTs, they're actually right here. They kind of look like this. These are the legendary NFTs. Again, there's just a couple here that I'm showing you, but you have to stake as many NFTs as you can to get LP points in order to get these. But again, I don't know what other utility they have. I haven't really followed up on this NFT collection. But again, the founder has created Lotus NFT and Lily NFT, which is right here. His name is Bungie. And so his artwork has definitely gained a lot of traction. The trading volume is something you can't ignore. And I think the amount of unique owners is actually quite healthy compared to circulating supply. 10,000 supply, 7,300 holders. I think that's absolutely healthy in my personal opinion. And there's only 875 of these NFTs. And I've even seen it go up to as high as 900 listed. So this could actually drop lower and maybe we be ready for the next bull run. Now, another collection I want to cover is Liberty Square. Now, this is the squirrel version. They have two different ones. They have the hollowed and then they have the syndicate. I want you guys to pay attention to this one. Why? Because we've actually seen the floor price of these NFTs go up as high as 30 Solana. Is literally way more than 50% off for their floor price. A lot of great traits. But for me, if I'm looking for great traits in here, I'm actually going to look for the type of gang. So the type of gangs that I'm looking for are, if we can see it on the left-hand side, we're looking for the shadow sector. This is a really popular one that I personally find as appealing. We even see one right here for around 55 Solana. Yesterday I saw it for 65. But again, there are many great NFTs around this sector. And then we also have the first order. These are my personal favorite ones because again, they actually seem to be a little bit more rare, but also eye appealing in terms of PFPs. So this is the floor price right now is around 13.49 Solana. Now around unique owners, is around 5,558 or 48. So I think that because the supply right now is not too bad, I think this collection could do really well. Just think about it. There's actually 228 of these NFTs right now on the floor out of this major large collection, which I think is around 10,000 if I'm not wrong or correct. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below, but I think that there are 10,000 of these NFTs. But again, I think it's a great deal for 13.49. But again, don't go aping into something that you don't understand. This is just me sharing different points of view. Next up, we have Yukio. Now this I think is an absolutely great deal. Now the collection is around 6.5 thousand of these NFTs. Now in terms of the amount of unique owners is around 2,600. Now what I think about it is that the floor price is around 2.8 Solana with around 463 of these NFTs on the floor right now. I actually think that this is a great steal in my personal opinion. I definitely think that the traits are absolutely amazing. The artwork is really amazing. And personally, there are many different traits I would look out for, but if I were to look out for some really great ones, I would say look out for UKH49. There's only 3 of these. The cheapest one's for 24 Solana and it's the second rarest NFT out of this whole collection. Then I would look for number 43. Now 43 is also really tempting as well because again, I'm actually really into these shapes in terms of the head, but the lowest one is around 8 Solana. But again, you can find even the lowest rarities or the lowest prices for these NFTs, and absolutely it's a great steal in my personal opinion. Again, if I have the funds, I would definitely ape into something like this, but that's just my position. So next up, we also have SoDead. Now, SoDead is actually interesting. So recently, the founder Arson, the rumor is that he took treasury funds and used it for leverage trading, either possibly to benefit himself or to benefit the holders of this NFT collection, using those funds to hopefully maybe give back to the community. But again, people have been rumored to speculate around this, and again, I don't know if it's clarified yet, but we've actually seen the floor price drop. Now what I'm showing you is the purified one. The purified NFTs I think are the most valuable assets because again, they've been transformed and they look a lot better. But if you just look at the regular floor price, it's actually way cheaper. It's around 4 Solana, so it's a little like 2 Solana less than what the purified ones look like. But I just want to show you this because honestly, even though if the founder did do something like that and they replaced the founder, I think this project has good traction because the trading volume is around 139,000 in terms of Solana. So I absolutely think that's an absolutely great steal. Now the amount of unique owners is actually kind of worrisome because there's around 1,100 out of a 4K collection. But again, if the holders decide to hold for a very long term with a very committed community, then this collection could possibly go back up to its new all-time high, which is between 20 to 30 Solana. That's how high it really was. So this actually has a lot of traction if it is able to gain its traction back. Next up, we also have Retro Goons. Now, Retro Goons is a great collection. 155,000 in terms of Solana trading volume, around 2,000 unique owners, around 696 of these NFTs on the listed floor. One of the things that I will keep in mind is look for the head trait. So the head trait I was looking out for, radioactive helmet, these are one-on-one rarities right here that you can find for really dirt cheap prices. And also if you look at the one-on-one, so this is another one-on-one where this one's for 69 Solana. These are the only ones that they have, and these are absolutely rare. But if you don't have that much money, look for a better entry point with glasses. Now if you look at the glasses trait, go under Noun Smiles. Now these are the ones that are sought after. The reason I bring this up is because I bought one of these around 2.6 Solana, I think roughly, and then I sold it for 35 Solana, and it's because I had the Noun glasses, a blue skin, and the Halo trait, which was like the angel ring up above. So that's just, you know, me showing you the other options, but this is a great option in my opinion in terms of getting great rarities at these dirt cheap prices. But again, if you don't want to get any of those, you know, rarities and you just want to buy the floor at a really cheap price, then that's okay too. Retro Goons I think is going to be here to stay. Next up, we also have Niftables. Now, this is crazy. Niftables, believe it or not, used to be around 15 Solana. That's how crazy this floor price is. This even dropped as low as 1.89 Solana at the time of this recording. And as you can see here, people have been fighting this project saying it's a rug or a slow rug. But to me, for 1.8 Solana for its lowest floor price, I absolutely think it's a steal regardless of what happens. If it's a rug, if the founder left the project, again, I think that people may ape back into this. It's been verified under Magic Eden, which has a badge. So we don't know exactly what's going on with this collection. I mean, as of right now, I personally don't because I haven't been following this at all. But I personally have exposure to this right now as we speak just because it's such a cheap dirt price. Just to have exposure to at least the rule of 3, which is having 3. And so keep that in mind. I don't know what's building within this project, but I just want to show you that this is absolutely a great discount if you did not know. Now, another thing I want to share with you is, and last but not least, is Critters Cult. Critical Cult has been crazy volatile. We've seen this price action go up and down over and over. But again, maybe it's good to have exposure to just one of these NFTs. Now, we don't know what they're building. Now, the founder has maybe leaked a little bit on his Twitter page around a short film, and that short film is very basic. It's like basically deciding the fate of your NFT. But if you want to, go ahead and click on this link and it'll take you to their Twitter page to understand the story. Now, the cheapest one, again, like I said, is 6.59 Solana, but there's a lot of different great rarities that I think are absolutely great steals, like such as this one right here, maybe even this owl face right here, maybe this alien one. But again, it's just good to have exposure to some of these NFTs. Right now, there's around 444, which seems like a lucky number. In terms of listed count, around 2,100 unique owners compared to the 5,000 supply. So I think this is absolutely a great deal. And the reason we're covering all these different collections and as a conclusion is because maybe it's a good time to get some exposure in these NFTs. But again, you have to keep in mind, will Solana's price point fall? Will it go from $23 at the time of this recording back down to $8? Will it be affected by the cryptocurrency market? Will Bitcoin still hold 22,000 or 23,000 at the time of this recording? And also, will NFT still have a bull run? So you kind of have to equate all these different factors and see what is the best entry price point and just see where you want to bet your investments on. Because again, we only provide educational and informational details for you on this channel, and hopefully many of these different collections you can decide if this is a great investment for you. So let me know down in the comments below what you think, if you're going to be aping into any of these or having some exposure, or you're just going to stand on the sidelines and just watch the market and watch Solana. But again, we will cover more NFTs on this channel if we haven't covered it already. But again, be sure to like up the button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page, because supporting our Patreon page supports this channel and support the content that we bring to you guys and girls. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys and girls next time.